Whoa. Apparently. Number 2. They'll say still same day, same time, same time. No headphones because I still can't find them. Where the microphone is on this damn thing. Well, I guess I'm not going to look now because I'm video on. And you know what? Yes, I could be lazy. I don't want to delete it or start it over because why? Because too much work. Let's go on from here. The weed. It's not like I wanted to drive, but somebody's got to go today, and it's sure ain't gonna be him. Even though he gets the car, I get shit. I'll eat shit because mushrooms grow with shit. Okay. Let's change again. It's kind of uncomfortable, especially sitting on the edge. Sitting on the edge. Oh. How about sitting on the edge of a story? The edge, waiting for it to fall off. Well, the story or the edge. Or would the edge ever fall? Oh my. If the edge fell, where would you be? You'd be watching me as I'd be falling down. Yes, weed makes me a little happier. Smile, you're on candid camera. Lady Center. I ain't got it. Sorry about your luck. Nope. Hello. Yep. It needs to not have a. It just needs a new front cover. I think. Yeah, that's it. It just needs a new vent cover. Other than that, in this, as I say, Taj Mahal of RVs. Look at that shower. Now look at that shower. That shower's pretty sexy. I mean, talking about showers, it's round. I actually have a table in the other room. Okay, things to be grateful about. Yes, this is the video number 2. Things to be grateful about. Oh, I got titties. Oh, and they're in a bra. Things to be grateful about. Sorry. The black mold and smoking weed. Smoking cigarettes didn't really do anything for my lungs. Because why? Because of Scorpio issues. Number 5727. Yep. It's our weakest link. It's a Scorpio's weakest link. Especially Scorpio's like intertwined with anything else and everything else. What the fucker? Oh. Maybe this computer is trying to. I don't hear the loud fat lady beating her lips. Hey, this bitch used to be 315 pounds. Yeah. Even the doctor tripped it. No, 315, and I said, can you please go back to right before right in the middle of me being sick. And he goes back, as in my chronic Lyme disease. I had to, during the chronic Lyme disease and during treatment, which was not anything that was chemical from the the pharmacies, from the doctors, from those people that think you know what you're doing. Well, guess what? The motherfuckers don't. All it is big money. Big pharma is big money. However, hospitals are big money. I live in the woods. I shit myself these days. And you know what? Fingertips. If you have any kind of issues, and this is what I'm going to do with my nose. That's my nose. Everything's blooming. It's freaking springtime. It's May. Do I have a lung infection? Probably have a blood clot in my lung. I didn't do anything to have the other 2 blood clots in my lung. I didn't do anything different. No. It's fine. Today. I guess there was a black spot. If you're on your TV, like, oh yeah, lady, you got dark circles. No, it's just from the makeup. And I don't have makeup remover. When I took a shower last night, it didn't all come off. Well, the wash rag was like, yes, and I have one mirror in that bathroom. I mean, there's one mirror in this, because it's a bedroom, and then there's the kitchen area, and then there's a old sofa, and the couch, and an extra couch. The sofa is a couch, Tanya, and audience, and this tiny little table that pops up. A table. I like having a table, even though it has cherries, strawberries, and my food dogs, and my little porcelain thing that I'm going to or marketplace or something today. I need money. Therefore, I have to sell what the last of the have in order to, well, I have an eye doctor in July, so I got to save up for it. I got to take a bus there and back. And yeah, when I get into Reading, I have to get a bus in Reading, so it's $10. And the bus from here to Reading is $30 each way. Oh my, it's such an offer to go get my eyes done. Or should I so I can wear glasses all the time? Because I can't see as it is. I mean, long distance. I can see shit up. Now I can see the screen. Now I can see the keyboard. I had perfect eyes up until Tanya started, it's on charge. Started looking at that damn phone every day, hours for every day. Around us need either readers or glasses on every day. Even children now, because why? They're on their damn devices. They're on them damn devices and they can't stop. No boundaries. You understand there's no boundaries. Yeah. You're not allowed on your phone to eat. No. At the table, you should be not on your phone. And you should be having conversations with everybody whenever you eat. You live in a house with just me, you, and someone else. Dinner should be conversations and the devices down. Let's bring family back into family. Let's bring family back into the world. Let's bring love to people. Really screwed us all up, guys. COVID fucked our world up. And you know what that was from? Our government. It's bullshit. COVID's been around for years and years. I mean, come on. You really think they're going to make a new disease? In here, the government made most of it anyway. Well, they can make more diseases. And they're going to blame somebody else like they always do. They can't they take accountability for killing that guy. The government did it. Come on, give me a fucking break. Who else is going to do it? Somebody knew too much? Well, let's just say Tanya knows too much. Okay? I gotta move my... It's just driving me insane where everything is, and everything's on my bed. Why is it driving me insane? Because I feel this need of change, of... How can I say this? Being in control. Okay? I've been in control my entire life. Well, almost my life. These last few years... Control. I can only control like one thing at a time, maybe two. That's usually me standing upright and walking, or holding my hand and walking. Okay, what in the fuck? It's hello. Wow. Okay. My computer, or I don't know. I mean. It is a Chromebook. It was free. The guy I live with and I were given this RV. Okay? Given this RV. He dropped it off here. He didn't pick it up that far from here, but he dropped us off this RV. And it's not that it was dirty bad. It was just things, that needed to be cleaned up. There was thorough cleaning, okay? It took me 6 times to scrub that carpet. 6 times to scrub the front carpet. And it's only... I mean, it's a little bigger than that, but, it's an RV. So think of how big this is. And this carpet in here is even smaller. It's like... today. But the fact that I had to clean them 6 different times. 6 different times. Okay, it's not a lot of work, but when you get nitty-gritty, dirty, it's still not clean. Okay, and we're living in here. The only reason why I see it's still not clean because every time I clean it, I got more dirt. It's pretty thick carpeting, okay? It's not a welfare carpet, okay? Think of the levels. Think of like in that damn movie, oh god, any of the movies with levels in life, and this is not like levels in life. This is like the poor, poor, the people that don't make anything at all, which are, what do we call them? And then we have, they're 1,000% under the poverty level. That's what I am, about 1,000% under the poverty. Okay, if you look at it, the whole truth. I'm speaking the truth. And where was I remembering what to say about where the fuck was it going? Wow. Sometimes weed good does good. And then sometimes off into left land, off into right land. And sometimes they come in together and make, Tonyas speaking in land. Good luck with that. Well, I know what I have good luck with. Well, I just seen 1111 on the clock with 1111. Detroit. What does 4 mean in astrology? Pessimism. Okay, that's not funny, but maybe I just made a new word. I am okay, I'm not the queen, but I do have my own speak language. My own speak language. It's called duh. Probably should be anyway. I don't even know what this video was about. Oh, DRV. Oh well. Electricity. It's not like, and we have Wi-Fi apparently, because I'm not going to be able to upload this video unless I have Wi-Fi. You know why we have Wi-Fi in Hayfork? Because my family's best friend, our family's very best friend, was the owner in the company. I mean, back before the shit hit the fan. You know, 2008, 2010, 2015, 2015 and 14 is when the shit really hit the fan, and then, actually no, I think it was ever since we've got the new house, yeah. When we bought a new house, to put on the property, bought a property, spent 3 years, what we're going to do with it, spent 2 years putting it on, in 5 years, 6 years for them to just take it away. Just take it away. Didn't matter that I was going through cancer and that I couldn't work. Didn't matter that I was sick every day and puking in the bucket and had to clean it up myself. It's the fact that the government had given our county a grant. They used it as a block grant. And they sold our taxes because I wasn't making money. I wasn't making anymore. And I had no money to pay. I had no money to pay the taxes. The taxes on the house are what? $3,800 a year? If I'd known they were going to be $3,800 a year, I would have never put it on the property. I left it the way it was, with the frickin' single wide on the damn thing. I'm not kidding. I mean, to building a house is one thing, but the stress of putting a double wide on a place that it's going to get stolen from you, and the thing is it wasn't even up for auction. The people that bought it went into the county saying that the property would be up for auction in 3 years. Well, since they had money and the county didn't give a fuck about any human life, they just gave it to them for $34,000, which was, I mean, I owed about $80,000 in taxes because of the fees. $80,000 because they were not white, because they were black, because they were someone else. They weren't white and they weren't black because they were someone else, another race, to steal my house from me. And they got it for a steal. I paid $20 for that property. Improved it way before they even put it, before they ever wanted to help us with house grant and making us pay 14 times what they got for free. Okay, they get something for free and they make us pay hundreds of thousands more. No, they should have given us a deal. Everybody's living on, you don't walk into a place if you went to school for 5-6 years. You don't walk into a place and go, tell you what your package would be, as in they give you a piece of paper and this is what you want. And you say yes on the first no. No, you have to what? You have to wait until you see the best deal. What did I just say? The best deal. They could have offered us a deal. They could have said, we know you're sick. We'll hold off on another 5 years of payment. The doctor gave me 7 months to live years ago, and it wasn't but 7 months after that is when it passed away from me. Okay? And yeah, I had the means of purchasing the property across the street on payments for $400 a month. It's because it was the same property owner that owned that one, and they were all good and fine selling it to me for $400 a month, which is the house that my ex-husband either gave back to the county, which is another bullshit thing, because hello, we purchased it person to person. The government have to tax us on our own property. Hey, I went to school for almost 4 years for law. Yeah, I was going to school to be a forensic scientist. What else can you do? Or should I say injured and sick? Because I had a shoulder from work, which I never got paid for. I got the scars right there. Appointment in order to get to Reading to have my it worked on. You can't really I've gained weight, but you can right there because my shoulder has my shoulder muscle right here. It goes over my shoulder and back. After I had surgery on it 22 years ago, I think, after getting hurt at a local gas station in Fork. Yeah, I got hurt there because a bread rack fell on me and, screwed my shoulder up. And they wouldn't give me a settlement until what? Until I had my second surgery. And they said, can you even be 30, 40 years? It's been 20. Well, maybe in 20 years I'll get a settlement because I need to go get a second surgery. But I have no one to take me. They don't. Rely on. So why should I make an appointment when I can't get there? To me, in this government, on this earth, nothing. Tanya is nothing. Doesn't matter the talents I have. Doesn't matter that I channeled Queen Elizabeth right when she passed away. It didn't matter that I channeled Princess Diana 18 months before she died and had dreams about her and prophesied her passing away. Prophesied my parents passing away at the time they did. That matters to no one except for prophesied sleep. If I'm in the middle of the day and I go to sleep 10 minute, 20 minute, half hour, whatever I dream in that dream, I automatically wake up and write down. Okay? When I was still living on Dirt Road, after my ex was already in Nevada, people, two entities, or should I say souls, in the door at like 11:30 midnight, okay? And not my front door, which was right there by my bedroom. I knew who it was because I knew his voice. His name was Buddha. His name wasn't Buddha, but his nickname was Buddha. He was a good kid, okay? He's a good kid. And he helped me, I helped him. He needed money, I said, go look out in the yard, like deep in the yard, because I'm like, push over brush, you'll probably find some tools and you can make money off of it. Well, he come over there, I had a friend with him. And I told him if he couldn't unlock the door, if he couldn't grab the door handle and let himself in, he was not allowed in. This happened in my life This wasn't in a dream, okay? I'll get to the dream. When I told him he wasn't allowed to come in because he wasn't human form, he got pissed, and him and the other guy, the guy talking to him, and I never heard this guy's voice. Never knew who this person was. Did not know who this person was. Okay? But he was way taller than Buddha. Buddha, the short guy, 5'5", and this guy was like 6'3". And because I could see this in the door, I didn't have a back door light. Or maybe if I did, it wasn't on. Them. And I'm like standing right there by the screen door. And the back door, screen door, back door, can't really remember. I think it was because I don't know if there was a back door at the time or the back door was open on my side. Not sure. Anyway, I could see him through the door. Of course, it was a trailer door, open, you know, just one of the metal doors. Anyway, I seen him. I seen there wasn't humans, as in human form. I seen them in spirit form. Finally, about 10 minutes later, they left. That happened right around the very first week of awakening. That one. Like the first week. I take a nap, go to sleep for like the 10 minutes, woke up and started writing things. If I write things, sorry, I'm dying of thirst and I don't want to stop this video because I'm on. Write things down. Dream and write things down. It's truth. It comes to light. It's last year, maybe the year before, I came to conclusions that I prophesize people, them and hear them before they die. 18, 24 months before they die. Naomi Judd died a couple years ago. I was walking around my house every day. I cleaned it. Every day I was in there doing dishes. I was singing songs. Okay? And I would say things that I would talk in that southern drawl without me being southern, okay? If there's anybody else out there like me, really like to know you. I'm not kidding. Being in a world that no one else does this, and it was just 22, 44. I understand things most people observe things that most people don't. I hear. Not, oh, you need to be in a loony bin fucking thing. No, I'm talking about it's like when you have a fan on, you hear people's voices. And you know who they are. At least, I know who they are. Okay, I'm supposed to go clean my house today, but this video is going to go a little longer. Because I have to open it. I'm at my friend's house, and a couple weeks prior, I started cleaning at that time, because that was like a just, could you come over here? And I heard dishes, and he wasn't home. I heard him on the front porch, on his like deck, and I burst into tears. And the one day when he was home, he was sitting there in a chair, falling asleep, and I heard him again on the porch, talking. But this time he was saying, "Can you see me? No one's ever done that. I've never ever heard that. And I know it was him because I know his voice." Okay, this was not long ago, but he's had leukemia for like the last 10 years. He won't tell us anything else about his health, but I do notice he's losing a lot of weight. A lot. I'm kind of torn. I'm torn about telling, or even saying anything to him, because I did tell him, you know, like the third time we met, that, you know, I prophesize things, I have dreams, they come true. and I see things that most people don't, and I'm not talking about like the quarter in front of them or anything. You know, I hear dogs talk. I hear them talking. Okay, even when they're not talking, I can hear them talk sometimes. It doesn't matter. But what's your opinion? I don't think I just heard a dink in there. So, I guess I would say I should tell him. I don't know. I really don't know. Kind of confused. I really don't want to. He's an amazing man. He's lived a full life. I mean, 68, a full life. People even that live to be 85 say that. I'm only 48, and I know I haven't seen as much as I want to see. I want to get to Italy. I want to take my kids on my kids and grandkids on a next somewhere, and I want to fund it. I don't want someone else to fund it. Yeah, I can tap in energy. I've been reading tarot cards since I have known things way before they happen. People don't have to. I could be in a room talking with people, and they'll start to say something, and I'll finish their sentence, and it's everything they're going to say. 5 minutes, like on a movie that I've never seen before. A few minutes before they say what they're going to say, what line, I say the line, and I never watched the movie before, never, and it wasn't even going into that line. It was totally different. But you know what? I'd say that's intuition. My intuition's always been stomped on by other people telling me I was wrong. I know things that most people don't. I know things that most people are scared of. I'm not afraid of death. I've looked death in the eyes. I've seen aliens. I've seen things. I've seen Star Wars in my yard. I never watched Star Wars, the movie. Hand of God. I didn't have as a kid. No, I have adult onset ADD. But usually that's all about organization. If you really look at it, it's like organizing your brain to organize your things, to organize your life all over. So, I don't know. What I say is right about me. It's not going to be right about you, or them, or somebody else. My life is my life. I'm not going to live my life lie any longer. I'm out in the world. I'm truthful. I'm scared. I have fear. I did it, but right now, at this point in time, I could give a fuck less with anybody. Because you know what? You've been through the stuff I've been through. See how strong you are. Because I know damn straight I'm a strong motherfucker. And there will be more videos, and there will be more videos every day. I may put 3 out. I may put 12 out. Am I asking for anything? I'm asking for you to find you. Donate. My Cash App would be down below this video. If you want a tarot reading, contact me through however I put down below. Donations, anything. I mean, I'm not asking for anything. Am I gonna? No, I'm not begging. I'm not putting myself naked. Excuse me, being crude, because I am crude enough. I'm naked enough with myself. I accept my body as it is. It's old, it gets saggy. You can run and jump and joy for whatever. But Tonya needs shoes. Real walking shoes in order to walk every day. And I have an issue. I have blood clots in my legs. So the more I walk, the more they swell up. The more I'm on them. Yet the more I sit, the more they hurt. So I don't know. If you know, comment down below. Give me an email. Anything. If you know anyone I can contact. Anyone that can talk about anything in the above 2 or 3,000 subjects in the last 30 minutes, please. Appreciate it. Grateful for you even spending 5 seconds with me. Any porn sites or people that are trying to do, let me, yep, nope, I'm good. Yep, nope, famous for this year. For me, yep, nope. Bye. Anything in my teeth.